Hi there, and welcome to DLews dance tutorials. Today we're going to be having a look at the old school hip hop move, the Shamrock. So we're going to start by stepping diagonally out on our right leg. From here, we turn both feet towards the other diagonal, we step in, and we just give a little hop. From here we step out on the left leg, once again both feet towards the diagonal, we turn towards the other diagonal, we step in, and once again we hop. So just repeat these movements a couple of times till you feel comfortable, and you should be looking to smooth out the transition between the two diagonals. So from here we're going to look at including arms. Now this is just my personal preference for arms, but what I do is as I step out, I punch over, and then as I jump, I punch forward, as shown in the video. Now arms, you can really do whatever you want with, just something that you feel comfortable, and this is just what I feel comfortable to do. So, as well as incorporating your arms into the movement, you can also incorporate your shoulders, going forward. So as we step out on our right foot, our right shoulder is going to push forward, and as we step out on the left foot, our left shoulder is going to push forward. Now this is nice just because it adds something for your torso to do as you're doing the movement, and now you can also look to try and incorporate the arms that we did earlier with the shoulder, and you can do them together or apart, completely up to you. Okay, so now that we've had a look at the arms and the shoulders, we're going to try and incorporate the chest into the movement. So we're going to make a circular motion with the chest as we do our Shamrock, and we're first going to start out to the front right, and then front left, back, back. So this is progressing front right, front left, back, back. Also, we're going to have to do the opposite way, which is going to be front left, front right, back left. So just get comfortable with moving your torso in a circular fashion in both directions. Now as we step out on the right leg, we're going to do the first variation where our torso goes out to the front right. And as we step out on the left leg, our torso is going to start out to the front left. So, we're just going to repeat this motion as we do the Shamrock. Every time we step, our chest makes a circular motion, and it makes the motion towards the direction we initially step at. Following the chest, we're going to have a look at introducing a head movement into the Shamrock, and it's simply going to go side, 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 side. And you can do this 3 times per Shamrock, you can do it twice, you can do it once, it's up to you once again. The standard is just to do it twice. So just work on your neck isolations until you feel comfortable moving your head side to side, and incorporate it into the Shamrock every time you step. Once again, you can try and work in the arms at the same time as you're doing this head. It is a bit of a rub the tummy, tap the head situation. So having looked at done head side to side, next we're going to do the head around in circular motions, just like we did for our torso. When we step on our right, the head's going to go front right, and when we step on our left, the head's going to start to the front left. So once again, you're probably going to need to work on your head isolations in order to be able to do this. It's a little bit tricky. It's definitely worth some practice, even if you don't want to use it in this move. It's very important to be able to isolate your head. One final concept is looking at being high versus low. So if we're going high with the start of the Shamrock, it's kind of hard to bounce up. So instead we're going to go downwards. Similarly, if we're going low with the Shamrock, you need a very big bounce to kind of make the difference. We can introduce arms into the Shamrock. Going low, we can introduce the head. We can introduce the torso, whatever you're feeling like. So we've looked at a whole lot of different things that we can introduce to the basic Shamrock step. We've looked at the basic Shamrock step. We've looked at introducing an arm to the basic Shamrock step, however you want, but this is just what I do. We've looked at introducing shoulders to the step every time we step. We've looked at introducing a chest circular motion every time we take a step on the Shamrock. And finally, we've looked at some different head isolations. First, just going side to side, and second, making circular motions as you step out. To all these kind of different things you can add to the Shamrock, you can also do it while you're high or while you're low. And all these things are just going to change up the look of the move, so it's not so basic. One final thing I want to talk about is up until now we've been stepping forward every time we do the Shamrock, but actually you can also take the move backwards and just do the entire thing in reverse. So we go and step backwards, turn, jump a little bit forwards, backwards, turn, jump a little bit forwards. And once again, we can kind of introduce a little shoulder as we're pulling around, or really whatever you feel like. So we've had a look at a whole lot of different variations there. Just have a play around with them and find out what works best for you. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Please like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content in the coming weeks. See you next time.